This assessment asks us to calculate the formal charge of all non-hydrogen atoms and rationalize the change in formal charge using the electron pushing formalism. Let's start with this carbon here. You'll have to forgive my use of the weatherman effect. So this carbon here. That carbon, we calculate its formal charge using the 4, the units of the group number, minus 1/2 of the shared electrons. There are 6. Minus 0 unshared. That carbon will have a +1 formal charge. We can figure out where to put that plus charge. We'll put it right about here. We have the +1 formal charge. And we give a circle around that. We can calculate the formal charge of the 2 oxygens in this structure on the left. Those will be the same. Oxygen, the formula is 6 minus 1/2 of the shared. There are only 2 in the covalent bond, minus the 6 unshared electrons. 6 minus 1/2 of 2 minus 6 equals -1. And so these 2 oxygens, hopefully right about here, will have a -1 charge. We can use the electron pushing formalism. Had we drawn this Lewis structure, we wouldn't like it because it has opposite charges and unfilled valence shells. And so we can take this lone pair here and move it down to make the carbon-oxygen double bond we see in the structure on the right. Calculating those new formal charges then, we really only need to do it for this top oxygen, right? This top oxygen here. How does that formal charge change? It becomes 6 minus 1/2 of now 4 shared electrons minus 4 unshared. 6 minus 1/2 of 4 minus 4. That oxygen is now neutral. You can't see the 0 on the screen, but the oxygen is now neutral. This oxygen has no formal charge. The oxygen at the bottom has not changed from one structure to the next, and so its formal charge will still be -1. How about carbon? The carbon in the structure on the right, we can calculate it. 4 minus 1/2 of now 8, because it has 4 covalent bonds, minus 0 unshared, gives it a formal charge of 0. And so we don't need to show its formal charge. By moving this pair of electrons down to make the new carbon-oxygen double bond, we get rid of the formal charges on carbon and on oxygen. This structure here on the right is the best Lewis structure, but we've previewed a concept called resonance in doing the formal charges and the electron pushing between both structures.